Hello, this is Kemi Omololuolunloyo, and this is Kemi Talks Gist for Monday, the 10th of February 2020. And let's zero in on the situation in the Baltimore church. I grew up in the United States, and I think you know that line already. I spent about 29 years and 10 months. Let's just call it the 30 years, Auntie Kemi always says. So 30 years in the United States, 20 years out of that 30, I spent in Baltimore, Maryland. I am a celebrity in that state, and I mean celebrity as a journalist, not as a journalist, as an activist and pharmacist. I won the Maryland Most Beautiful Award for 1997. I dined with the governor, Glenn Denning, and I got an award from President Clinton, as well as the Justice Department and Mayor Schmo, County Executive Rupersberger. Everybody awarded me. That was my year, and that's the year that I got that nice green card. All these things were presents. But Baltimore, Maryland knows me. When I show up at Baltimore now, it's like, Kevin's back! And that's where I live 6 months a year when I'm in the United States and 6 months outside. But let's zero in on what happened at the Baltimore church with the Nigerians. And this is exactly what I've investigated, okay? Please don't call me an investigative journalist in this, whatever. I don't do journalism anymore on Nigerian soil, but I'm just going to give you info, okay? That's why they say news and information. Information is different from news. Now, let's zero in on what happened. Now, Baltimore, Maryland has a lot of Nigerians. Maryland itself as a state has a lot of Nigerians, but Nigerians are doing well in America. You guys know that. We literally run the show in many areas, and medical, all kinds of professions and all that. But now in the spiritual area, I left Baltimore. 2 of my kids were born in Baltimore. Rich KJT Music, my youngest was born there, and my 29-year-old son, Oyinlade, was also born in Baltimore. And he was born in Philadelphia, Philly. So the 2 kids, can we stop beating around the bush? Baltimore is my second hometown, okay, after Ibadan. It's really my hometown because I spent 14 years in Ibadan. I said 14 years in Ibadan, 5 years in Ibadan, 11. I spent the 14 years in Ibadan and Lagos, growing up in Ikoyi and all that stuff. But most of my life, I would say, if I have to pick a hometown where I lived, it'll be Baltimore, Maryland, 20 years. So I know everything about Baltimore. Okay, now, so what really happened? Let's zero in on what happened. I'm not going to mention the names of the parties. I know everybody's name. I know everything happening. And I have my own phone call to make to Baltimore police because I know the police department very well. And some critical people are still there that will know me very well. Okay, because of the work I did in communities, drugs, guns, all that stuff. But Nigerians have become a staple of everything. And like I said, the religious area has become part of it. When Adeboye's church was evolving, Jesus House in Maryland, I was there. So today there are many other churches. Okay, now some First Baptist Church is also there, owned by somebody I believe is a Nigerian. And the pastor of the church is the one at the center of this thing. And I want you to listen to me carefully, okay? Pardon my volcanic ash. You know me, I don't have time to be putting makeup and sitting there in front of cameras and backdrops. I keep it real. So what happened was the pastor of this church, who I'm not going to name, all right, was accused. Internet is a very dangerous place because they will explode everything past what it is, okay? On the internet, everything will be pepper and Maggie will be added to it. You know what I mean? And it will go around. And I know what you're hearing. What you're hearing is that the pastor was sleeping with the woman and the daughter, or attempted to sleep with the daughter. I've done the investigation, and this is really what's happening. The pastor of the church is one of those Nigerian pastors that get themselves into trouble unnecessarily. Now, let me explain that to you. If you really Google Nigerian pastor in Canada and in America, put America and Canada next to the Google, you'll see lots of stories of pastors, or people who have been arrested in those countries, especially Canada. Okay, take your pant off. Let me bless you so you can get pregnant. A woman is barren, goes to a pastor. They do it in Nigeria too. And then he will have sex with a woman. When he's doing deliverance, so the woman's eyes are closed, the woman will be feeling good, orgasm. The pastor might be even touching her privates, everything. The pastor's having sex with her. She gets pregnant. Boom. The baby comes. Who owns the baby? It's not even the husband's baby. It's the pastor's baby. Please, guys, come on. This is why you have so many houses in Nigeria now, finding out that the children that they're carrying around is not even their children, that the wives had children for somebody else. So what I am believed to know in this case, and I've spoken to police, I'm not going to tell you the names, I've spoken to somebody within the investigation, is that the pastor has deliverance sessions with a lot of people in that church. And some of the deliverance sessions are very controversial. Now, the one about the wife who's sleeping with the pastor bordered around that, okay? Why was the wife sleeping with the pastor? Was it an extramarital relationship or something that had to do with religion? As it, maybe she had a not having another child problem, or maybe she had a gynecological problem. Gynecological means anything that has to do with your reproductive system. But from my investigation, there was some kind of sexual contact between the man and the woman. Okay, someone in the church who knew about that contact, that deliverance contact, went to tell the husband. And all that went to the husband was, "You're sleeping with my wife." So the husband now took WhatsApp and set up that pastor with the daughter just to check what's going on, okay, with the daughter. Spoke sexy, everything, hook up, everything with the daughter. The pastor fell for it. And the pastor was organizing a way to meet the young girl so that they can have sex as well. That is when it went wrong. So for me personally, the pastor was caught in the act, red hot. And the husband, instead of the husband going to the police and getting that case nipped in the bud, where it should be nipped in the bud, first of all, how old is the daughter? The daughter is not underage, guys. Problem there. The daughter is over 18. So you can't really go to the police and report somebody that's planning to have sex with someone over 18, because that's called consensual sex. So that messes up the case. So the guy just took the law into his hands and walked into the service. And like, "Oh, you slept with my daughter. You slept with my wife. You want to sleep with my daughter. Here's proof, blah, blah, blah." What do you call that? Is it a crime? What if his wife was really sleeping and having an affair with the pastor? And the daughter, okay, he used the daughter as whatever to bait him. All right. And what is the role of the daughter? Did the daughter say, "Daddy, take my phone, use my WhatsApp, let's set him up"? Those are things you guys don't know, but you assume when you see it on Instagram. So there's the problem right there. All right. The daughter and the dad were working together, okay, because the pastor was trying to ruin the house. So there is a legitimate issue there. That is what's going on with this family. I have not mentioned their names, because if I do mention their names, bam, I will break up houses and everything. And that's not my concern. I'm a journalist. I can still do that. When I say I'm retired on Nigerian soil, I'm sitting on Nigerian soil right now, but my stuff is going on other soils across the world. So this woman was indeed having an affair with the pastor. And the daughter was working alongside her dad to catch their mom, and they did. Now, how does the police handle it? According to the officer in the investigation, one of the officers, he said it's a domestic issue. Nobody beat each other. Nobody injured anyone. But we came there because of the disturbance in the neighborhood, and some other people called the police. So what we need is all those women who had the camera like this, videotaping the man when he was talking. I need that footage. If you know me, Kemi Olunloyo is waiting for that footage. I want to see what the man was saying and who the man is and everything. But that's the core of the story. Okay? Nigerians are big. All this married stuff. I'm not married, dude. And that's it. That's it for now on that one. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you click notifications. Have a lot of gist coming out on Kemi Talks Gist on YouTube.